So you asked, who can be your trustee? Typically, it might be a family member. It would normally be your spouse first, followed by a child or children who are really good with making business decisions, doing investments, writing monthly checks. Some people, though, don't want their family to step in, or particularly they don't want their children to step in. You can also go to banks. And there are several banks, although not all banks, that have professional trustee divisions. A third alternative is an emerging field where there are also comparable to banks, there are stock companies that will do the investing or that will step in and become a trustee. And each time you get those trustees, you pay them a percentage of the assets. Typically, it's running about 1 to 2%. And in my county, about 1%. So if you have a $2 million estate, your trustee fee will be about $20,000 more or less. It can be pricey. So a third alternative is a professional trustee, someone who is trained in being a trustee. They're experienced in filing a tax return. Although they don't prepare it, they're experienced in filing the tax return. They do the investing. They pay the beneficiaries on a monthly basis, whatever is required. If any problems come up and there's discretion of trustee required in paying a beneficiary, maybe one of the clauses in the trust are, I want to pay my beneficiaries for education, and a child wants to go to Europe for a semester abroad, and it's going to cost more money. They would call the trustee and say, you know, I'm going abroad, I'd like an extra $10,000 in order to support this trip. They would call the trustee and make that request. In trusts, you really look to what's written in the trust document to give the trustee power and what they are authorized to do. But there are several alternatives to having different kinds of trustees. A family member, a bank, or an investment company, and now an emerging area is being a professional trustee.